Good morning, everyone. And we do have a few of you here already. I did allow a 2-minute lead in this morning. So, good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here bright and early. Well, it feels like it, doesn't it, compared to the recent ones I've been making later. Morning, I need healing, not having a good morning, but I'm okay. Oh, okay, I'll send some good vibes for you. Thanks for letting us know and sharing, Kerry Ann. No need for details, of course, but certainly some healing vibes your way. And good morning, Corinna. Lovely to see you here as well. And we are live, sending this out to the Soulpreneurs app and the Lenormand card group space that's in there, as well as to my Facebook page, Ros Boundy profile, which is Ros Boundy as well, and also the mytimetv.live um, page I think it's a page in Facebook. I've managed to be able to get that access back. And also YouTube, of course. Of course. And I have a funny feeling I've got it going to Twitter too. So there you go, whatever it's being called now. That's okay, Kerry Ann. Look, always put it out. Share so that the load is lessened and you get some healing. Okay, so thank you and good morning to Joe. Lovely to have you here as well too. We are going to go over to the cards because it is a work day. So tune into your psychic senses and also especially to your spiritual connection. So away we go. Now, what we have here, which I did not, I didn't check that I'd lined them up at all, did I? That's not quite square. I was guessing. So here we go. Now, what we do have is the Fairy Tale Lenormand deck again. It's still the usual one that we've been using for the last month now, I think. We're going to go through them without using the guidebook this morning because I think we've probably, for those who are familiar by now, we've probably done a reasonable amount of going through, reading it directly from the guidebook with the the keywords and things like that. I feel I've become familiar enough that we can just move through with what is the intuitive side. And I've remembered, good morning, Michaela. And the Ros news, I haven't got much news this morning besides the sun is out and the skies are blue. We've had some rain and it feels, well, after yesterday it was really warm winds and so blowy. The clothes didn't take very long to dry on the line at all yesterday, so I managed to do the washing. So there we go. That's the mini weather report. Now, before we get going, here we are. There's the spread that we've got, and this is the Owl card this morning. This beautiful, pretty mauve coloured one, lilac. What is it? I don't know. It's a lovely colour anyway. Not pink. I mean, although it's got pink in it, sort of. Just remember you're blessed beyond measure. Every single day is a day you should treasure. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I love that. The clarity with that card. It's a wonderful little deck. Thank you so much, Sarah. And yes, it is awesome, isn't it, Michaela, that we have such beautiful days in amongst what can be, pretty rough weather. Love it. It's what our seasons are. It's what Mother Earth blesses us with, isn't it? So what we have in our spread today is the garden. That is the one that is the grounding factor today, the one that's our main focus, the handle on the stem, the stem of the fan that we're using as a spread. So the garden is about the opening up of our hearts, really, is what I get from this because, and I'll pan it right in so that we've got the cards individually more so. So here we are and the story was around a giant having a wonderful garden, or so, not opening it up to people at all. And then just by the chance of one child taking that risk, and then it opens up, and you can see that adult, the child is sort of over, the child within, in ourselves, is taking a peek at the fun and laughter and enjoyment that is the garden, is the park, is bringing things up and into sharing and being able to have that wonderful fun and, community. and being out in the open, being public is what I'm thinking of, is the word for that, because this card is about bringing things into public view, sharing, parklands, picnics, all of that sort of stuff that is beautiful, fun times ahead. So that's our focus for today. Oh, I've got to go down a bit more, don't I? To fit them all in a row there. So with that, we're shifting it into the energy of what's supporting this, bringing stuff out into the open and sharing and bringing, the happiness, the joy, all of that. That's just so much fun. You see how many kids there are in the obvious, but then you start to see the little hidden faces. There's one, there's one. Besides the giant, the adult, there's other little faces that are children coming out to play as well. It could be our little fairies. It could be our inner self just coming out to explore in many different ways and aspects. Here we are supporting this with the birds. Now the birds, this is the Quetzalcoatl type bird that took the feathers, the roadrunner, the feathers, the Quetzal took the feathers from the roadrunner, and the roadrunner was hiding then. But birds is about communication, and we are bringing that to the fore. Here we've got the group of children and the way that communication happens in its innocence, but also in its simplicity, and being able to make things clearly understood with each other, and being able to actually put your voice out and bring it forward, say what you're needing to say. It's going to be clearing that energy through the clouds. We've got the darkness that's going to be whooshed away, as far as no cloud lasts in the sky forever. So it's shifting that energy constantly, really. But so if you're feeling glum and there's things in your life today that feels like it's going to be along that line of hidden, or things that you really don't want to have there, put that whooshing energy through, as if the wind is shifting the clouds away and bringing out that beautiful sunshine, because that's going to bring, for the stork, the story with that one that we have is the two boys, one having live baby brother, the other having dead baby brother. But it's really what we're putting our emphasis on, and our intentions of being good, of being the positive, of what you really want. So here we are clearing the energies to put those intentions really strongly into gaining that access to this beautiful garden, making sure that that's what we are putting into place today as our focus, that we are shifting that energy and bringing through that is getting along with other people, being able to shift into relationships in a more clearly defined, clearly spoken and listened to way, so that we are understanding each other more deeply, to be able to continue moving forward for that change that we want. That's if it's relationships that's your emphasis. If it's business, it can be team meetings and things like that, or interaction with other businesses. It's whatever you want, whatever you have going on in your day right now. We start from right now. So the intention is to continue that forward through our day. Create those new little pathways that are fun and joyful to get along with each other, to actually bring it forward to that is playful, that is going to bring us happiness with it. Because there's sometimes just those little moments that can help push us forward, as in it's our turn on the swing, or the seesaw. Have someone help balance you on that seesaw. And we do have a bit of a seesaw in our life, don't we? Everyone does. So let it be that you find your balance with today, or progress it so that it does bring that balance for tomorrow. It doesn't always mean that everything we get that we intend has a result today, but we're putting those steps into place and creating that change. Okay, there we go. Now, here's the last messages that I'll do before I close off. So, Nasanya, it's a beautiful day over here in Western Australia. We'll play in the garden and I'll be mindful that it's joy, not a chore. Oh, yeah, isn't it? If I end up in the garden, it feels like it's a chore, but I'm not a natural gardener, so I have someone do mine with me for me. Enjoy your day there, Nasanya. Sani. I just keep thinking of you, Sani. So, yeah, so thank you from Sarah, wishing us all a beautiful day with love and sunshine, and it certainly started that way. Beautiful sunshine out there, and all the dew and the wet grass because it has been raining. Love it from Corinna, so thank you to Corinna, and definitely Michaela saying hi to Sarah and having a beautiful day too. This beautiful row of emojis. Thank you so much, Michaela, and the hugs to Kerry Ann, and I agree. Beautiful hugs to Kerry Ann and to each and every one of you, actually, because I really appreciate you, as you know. Thank you for being here. I keep forgetting to do this though, but I will quickly put my website on here just for those who may want to book in a personalised reading. So thank you, each and every one of you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Keep being the best you that you can be. Namaste.